What's up, guys? It's Crash, and you've probably already seen it on Reddit or on Twitter that according to Temporyal, it's possible, not set in stone, but possible, we might not see any meaningful content updates where season 1 starts until March of next year, which is pretty crazy for a game that's already wearing really thin on the content side for a lot of people, including myself. The reason he came up with this, we can see in his tweet that he says he found weekly missions for 12 preseason weeks, so that's where that March date comes from. Now, this is also just a possibility. It's not necessarily true. They could release it earlier. Some of these weeks could be built in as backups if the map still needs more work. And honestly, even if it is sooner, I hope there's more than one map and quite a few weapons. I think by March, this game is going to be extremely thin from a content standpoint for people. As some of you may remember, this is kind of the cadence for the really slow drip fed content we got with Battlefield 5. I think the first new maps or official maps started coming out for that. And after Panzerstorm, I believe that came out the next March as well. So that's not a good cadence to follow, in my opinion. That's not soon enough. And I think on top of the bug fixes, I think this game could really use some new content. So if you guys are interested, let's go ahead and take a look at the tweet and we can see what he said about the map. So we can see on the graphic that Temporyal made that he probably got these from the voiceover lines. He probably data mined the voiceover lines that play as you're dropping into a match during the cutscenes. And from the US side, it says seismic activity has damaged a Canadian US research facility. A landslide has exposed the interior and damaged the surrounding area. The Russians wrongly allege that this has revealed a military weapon and are deploying forces onto Canadian soil to secure it. So it's definitely in Canada. That's interesting. On the Russia side, they say a landslide in the Rockies granted us a view inside the Black Ridge facility, and what we see is a direct threat, a weapon that cannot be allowed to continue to operate. Today's mission is urgent. You will travel to the base along with our allies and secure all sectors on site. So essentially, it looks like there's going to be some kind of landslide that reveals a secret underground base, which sounds very interesting. But guys, I hope there's more than one map. In their official stuff, they talked about exposure in the official material from DICE, and I really hope there's a lot of weapons. I hope there's a lot of bug fixes by then, and I hope there's more than one map, because it's going to stay pretty thin on the content side if that's the case. And man, if there is no content until next March, the player base, I fear, is going to be extremely small. But anyway, guys, that's all I had for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.